introduction, but it is 11:44. We're kind of tired. Our producer Joey's halfway dead over there. So I just want to begin the video just normal. No upbeat hey, but so we're gonna actually touch up. Let me start it again. Hey guys. No, but I want to talk about the personal stories we touched up on last time. There was a couple people that actually did enjoy ours, or some of our personal stories. So we want to follow up with a part 2 on that. So I'm gonna actually start it off for once because we always go this way. So we're gonna start with me today. So if you watched the first one, you found out a little bit about me, about my whole having to use the restroom
on yourself.
No, I didn't shit myself. I had a decision to make, and I said I wasn't gonna shit on myself, so I shit in a park. So I'm gonna follow up with another shitty situation.
Bazinga!
So I had a buddy that went to the army, and we used to hang out all the time, me and this guy. So when he went, I felt betrayed. Nah, and that's it. No, so
real shitty situation there.
So he fucking left, and I was just left alone, just to do nothing. But he finally came back, so I was really excited and hyped to see him because it had almost been a year since I hadn't seen him. So very excited. And I remember that I picked up my friend German because German is also friends with this guy. So we went to his house. We didn't even, warn him. It was supposed to be like a surprise. We're here type of thing. So we walk into the house, and we're friends with his 2 other friends. So we're right there. Sit down. And I'm going into the older brother's room, and I'm just sitting there. And then there's like his friends, the brother's friends. I should probably say names.
It's
okay. It would make it better though. Okay, so I was visiting my friend named Johnny, and he had a friend named Adam, and he had 2 other people there. And one was a chick, one was a guy. And then out of nowhere, another chick walks in, and then I'm like, okay, I don't know any of these people at this point. So I'm just sitting there. And all I can do is just like, I'm just sitting, and then I'm all, and I was like, bro. And I look over at German, I was like, Adam's room smells like shit. And then like, I'm just like, and then German's all, it's you who smells like shit. And I'm like, fuck. And then I'm like, I'm all smelling myself, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I'm all like, smell it again. And then before I know it, I have a big pile of fucking shit on my foot. And then I was like, oh, what the fuck, right? And I didn't know these chicks that were there. And I was like, I'm not about to fucking, be like, oh, I got shit on my shoe. But so I try to be very discreet, pull out my phone, text this guy Adam, like, hey, you got toilet paper or wipes or something I can use? And then I send it. And this bitch does what every fucking person does that you don't want them to do. Axel, why do you want toilet paper and wipes? And I'm like, bitch. And my face just gets all fucking red. And I'm like, fuck. And then like everyone's looking at me. I'm like, yeah, I stepped on shit. So it was just so embarrassing. I just felt very embarrassed. So I got up, and I had white Vans on, so I took them off. And just because that guy pissed me off so much that he put me on blast, I fucking started scraping the dog shit on his sink. I was like, fucking done with this. It was so petty of me. I know, but fuck, man, I was so annoyed. And I was like, and then the worst part is that stink never came out of the fucking the shoe. So like, oddly enough, I didn't pay attention to it. Like, I was just so done with my shoes, I fucking threw them in the trunk, forgot about him. The next day, I opened the car, just whoa, like caca smell all around. I couldn't fucking do it no more. And then German was still with me at that time, and he's all, why does shit happen to you? Like, literally. And I'm just like, I fucking hate my life. So yeah, me and shit. Also, let me just this bonus story. If you take laxatives at any point in your life, don't ever take 2. I read, and it said 25 milligram, and I was like, man, that sounds like nothing. So I took it. 4 hours, nothing happens. I take another one, and I'm like, nothing's happening. So I went to go to sleep, right? And then out of nowhere, I'm just like, and then I just feel, and I'm like, like I get up, I'm in pain, and I'm like, Nico, and she's all, what? And I'm all, I'm gonna fucking die, Nico, holding my stomach, I can't deal with this right now. So I'm like, I'm walking to the restroom, it was the worst pain. But I lost. Honestly, I'm not shitting. Not shitting.
He was shitting.
Yeah, I was shitting, all right. But dude, I lost 5 pounds.
Yeah.
That was a lot. I was in so much pain though. Just go with 1 pill, people. That's all I got.
Fuck.
Follow that.
Nah.
I don't know if I want to follow that. It smells.
All right, so I did the
Yeah.
comedic.
Twist
Now
in.
you do the alcohol.
The
Twist
alcohol.
it. Hey,
Mark,
twist
come
ending
in
is
for
it
a quick
with
alcoholic
shit you
take
stepped on?
that you always have. So a few of you were here for this story. Hashtag never forget my life. No. So in February, we were celebrating a friend of ours' birthday, Joseph, who we often refer to,
We hate.
who we hate in life, but we still celebrate his birthday. And it just so happened that I also broke up with my girlfriend that morning. And so I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to go out and drink. Like, I was like so ready, so pumped. Like, this is how I'm going to do it. This is going to be like Mark coming back to single life. And so I started drinking. I got off of work maybe at like 7, 8 o'clock that day. And like I started like, sipping on something. Like I can't even remember. I really
Gin
wasn't
and
heavy
juice.
drinking. Yeah. I really wasn't heavy drinking up until I got to Axel's house.
Yeah.
Went over there. I had brought a bottle of Canadian Mist, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
And then like it's literally sat down. I started drinking I maybe had like 2 or 3 before anyone got there. I remember because Axel's sister came in and she was like, hey, you're drinking already? I was like, yeah, just getting ready. And she was like, oh, cool, serve me one.
Drinking the pain away.
And then so I served her one. She's like, oh, shit, you're drinking this straight. And I was like, yeah, well, that's how you drink whiskey.
Oh.
And so I went through that. And then everyone got there. And then we kept on drinking more. Joey brought his fucking Steel Reserve. And so I drank that. I basically almost finished that bottle.
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah, I finished that bottle or got to the very end of the bottle of Canadian Mist. Excuse me, basically on my own. We took some birthday shots.
Yeah.
And then it was maybe
How are you alive?
maybe 1 or 2. Maybe 1 or 2. And I just remember, it was after it was already Joseph's birthday. We celebrated the cake. And I remember, we're all sitting there kind of in a circle in the kitchen. And I'm talking to Joseph and Joey, and we're all laughing and going back and forth. And then I wake up the next morning in completely different clothes. Yeah. And so, because that's how I live my life. And so, in my mind, I wake up and I go, what the fuck? Someone had to take off my clothes and put on new clothes on me. Which I end up later finding out was actually our friend Joseph on his own birthday, because I got really drunk and threw up on myself shortly after I remember stuff happening.
I will
I
say
guess you can fill in.
it was awesome though, because there was a point where we're all just chilling and he's already passed out,
Yep.
and he's just like this, and then out of nowhere he's like, and we're like, no, Mike, no. It was so funny though, because you know what? He's seen me. I've been fucked up so many times. I've gotten so fucked up. This was the only time I saw him fucked up. And this guy, he can drink. And to see him gone that quick, but again, he was drinking at a fucking
Don't say day drinking. I was working that day.
He was
Please
like-
don't say day drinking.
It was at an incredible rate. For every beer I had, this guy was already averaging 2 more, and it was crazy. He drank a lot.
I did drink a lot
And
that
he
day.
mixed all his. Yeah, he mixed
I
everything.
did mix everything, yeah. But again, I wasn't thinking. Normally, I have someone there, or at that point, I had someone there,
He
hey.
thought he had me, but it
yeah.
was Joseph.
It was hey, you probably shouldn't drink that. That was always my ex-girlfriend. Hey, calm the fuck down, you alcoholic. And I was Joseph, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna grab your own beer. Get yourself, Mark. And so, but yeah, I woke up the next morning. Joseph was on the floor, and I was hey man, I was what happened? And he's well, you're fucking wearing my shirt, Mark. So
How'd you fit in it?
Hey, man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't give him credit for Justin being slim.
Yeah.
Don't.
Actually, he has a lot of my old clothes. Like
Oh, really?
there was
Yeah.
stuff I don't wear, and so I was like, "Yeah, you want it?" And he was like, "Yeah, man." And so Joseph's my Goodwill too.
Joseph.
You were just wearing one of your old shirts.
Yeah, basically, I really was. I think it was a pink shirt. Joseph actually has like my old high school shirts too.
Yeah, dude.
Joseph is like my ex-girlfriend.
Mark's playing ISIS and shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Joseph has like 3 of my essential shirts, like the same Mark Martinez on them. He's fucking rocking
Mrs.
around.
Martinez.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like one.
But yeah, that was my my bad story. I don't remember much from it. It was a great night, I'm sure.
It was great.
It was fun.
It was awesome.
I suppose it's my turn. Mine are, I guess, I wouldn't say they're that funny. I have a few instances in college that actually helped shape me to who I am. And
So I was
So-
dunking on the 6-year-old.
no, it was an 8-year-old.
Push
First of all.
them.
Fucking forearm to the face,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Yeah, so in my freshman year of college, I was living in the dorms, and I had a roommate who I never knew, never met in my life, and we grew close pretty quickly, and close enough to the point where he felt it appropriate to take all my clothing and my towel from our bathroom. And this is a co-ed dorm. That's men and women in this building. Co-ed bathroom, men and women. And he took my towel and every piece of garment that I had with me in the shower.
Oh, shit.
Took it all. And my bathroom is at this end of the hall. My room is at the opposite end of the hall. So I had to walk the entire hall butt-ass naked, covering the front because I was not about to cover the back. I don't care about that shit. And everybody, I felt like everybody.
That's funny. I was
Well,
like,
nobody heard it, so.
No, I will say it. Joey said there's nothing behind there. I love that. That's true. I'm sorry. Just give me a little bit more nod of that, please.
Well, that's why I was showing that. Ain't nothing to see. But it felt like everybody's eyes were on me, and that was the most embarrassed I've ever felt in my life. At the moment, it got worse because of this dude. And I just see him laughing outside of the hallway, and he was hysterical, and his girlfriend was with him too.
Oh.
And I was like, "Fuck y'all, get out of the room."
Oh, they saw as a bow. Then you see no cheeks, just a bow.
Those are the longest thighs I have ever seen.
Longer in the back than the front.
This is the more embarrassing moment. No. It gets worse.
Go away.
He embarrassed me in another. After that, he spread a rumor to everyone we fucking knew that he caught me beating my shit, right? And like, I know
I don't
for
think
a-
it was a rumor,
no,
first
I
off,
know for a
Esteban.
fact.
I
You
have
beat
also-
everything. Why would that be impossible?
I know for a fact that he had never caught me, but he said it so often.
He was asleep every time. He had not seen me standing right there next to him. And so I got beat too, and he was like, no such thing. You can't catch Esteban.
He said it so many times that I started to doubt myself.
Did I?
Like, I started to believe it. I started to question myself. Like, he must have really fucking caught me. Like, what the fuck? And then after that, like, he found out I was a virgin at the time.
Oh.
And this is in the cafeteria where we're
Oh.
sitting, and around there's like easily 1,000 people in this cafeteria. He stands on top of the table and yells to everyone in the fucking cafeteria that I'm a virgin, and he's pointing to me, saying my name to everyone, for everyone to hear, and everybody's laughing at me. And at this point, like, I just go with the fucking flow, dude. I don't even care. At this
You started laughing at yourself.
I'm like,
Ah, fucking loser! I bet you got caught beating your meat too.
I'm saving it.
I don't want anybody to have these ass cheeks.
But I mean, he helped me not be so shy and timid, you know. And I wouldn't change those experiences for the world. And there's a lot more.
Now it's
honestly.
about beats me in front of everyone.
But
How did you go so long? How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I don't know. Probably. I think it was at-
20 years old.
Yeah, 20.
I was 37.
That's longer than me.
I
That's
lost mine
longer
during
than
Malice in the Palace. And let's just say that guy maliced up my palace.
Saw Ron Artest going at it, and he decided to go at it too.
I was throwing.
Joey also took a splash of water to the face that night.
Oh god.
But
Oh god. Okay, that sounds like more like a Joey Jones.
Joey got
I'm
COVID.
glad people can't hear this.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
We're gonna record a Joey Jones after this now. Joey's like, before I forget.
Oh fuck no. Alrighty guys. Well, thank you for tuning in for another episode. I hope you liked this one. Thank you.
Peace.
Adios.
Hey guys, Joey said I have to record an outro or else he's not letting me leave his house. So please like and subscribe to our videos because I want to leave. Thank you.